れません。信じられません。しかもこの信じられない事件が今我々の眼中において展開されているのであります。今やゴジラの飛び出した人間の姿とそれで終わりそうから例えばゴジラは移動を開始いたしどうやら土山方面に向かう模様であります。我々の世界は一瞬のうちに200万年の世界に引き込まされたのでありましょうか。
Better put that down before I cut myself. Guess what day it is? It's box day. Bam! All right, let's go because we gotta, because it's box day. We ain't doing a full review here. Let's get this open. Let's get this open. Oh yeah. Look. So I bought this. First of all, this has got to be one of the best looking Bai boxes. We got all kinds of awesome Japanese stickers on here. They probably say all kinds of fragile stuff. And I didn't even have to do protective packaging, which was nice because what's in this box, I knew it was already coming in its shipper. So that just makes it, made it a little bit better for me from a cost-saving perspective. And then I actually was getting worried, like, oh, am I going to have to pay a tariff on this? No! Thank goodness I didn't. Maybe I haven't got the bill yet. All that baloney. All right, so what is it? First, wait, hold on. I don't want you to see it yet, because first of all, I gotta explain. I gotta do a little story time. Does it say what's over there? Yeah, you just don't look. Don't look yet. So you ever go to somebody's house and you see their stuff and you're like, ooh, I don't have that, and you're like, I wasn't gonna get that. But now that I see it, I want it. That's kind of what happened. So, as you saw one of my last few videos, we did a fresh vinyl cribs with somebody. Yes, his name is yes, Mr. Leslie yes Chambers. You pretty son of a bitch. Maybe go to your house. You didn't make me, but we were at your house and I was looking at all your stuff. And you know what happens? And it's like every time I travel, I spend money. I think while I was there, I ended up spending like $800 on stuff. And he had something that I wasn't going to get. And then I saw it. I was like, I'm going to get it. And I got it. I got. And you know what I got? Boom. This is the Omega Beast. Hello, over here. It's the Omega Beast, Odo Island, Godzilla. Godzilla -1. It's the Godzillasaurus, whatever we're calling him. Boom. And, hold on. Let's get him out of the box. Oh, sorry, microphone. Oh. We're having a putz moment here. Excuse me. Yeah, excuse me. Thank you. Alrighty then. Making a mess here. Alright, so, yes, it's the X Plus. Well, it's the Omega Beast. So, before, we're not going to go too deep into a review here. I want to get this all. I had a little difficulty there. I had to delete some videos because I need a new phone. Really need a new phone. Alright, so, picking up. This is the Omega Beast, Odo Island Godzilla 2023 from Godzilla -1. The Godzillasaurus, basically. This is my first Omega Beast figure. Like I had initially said, I wasn't planning to get this because I was like, it's an Omega Beast figure. Nothing against the folks at Omega Beast, but I was like, I don't need to get into another brand, another line. But now that's changed, hasn't it? So technically this is X Plus, but it's really Omega Beast. Okay, so if you've been following Omega Beast since they they came into the game. The sculptor, KN Lin, I believe, or KN Lin, he's the sculptor behind this, and my word, he is a beast of a sculptor, and I am looking forward to getting some more of his stuff at some point down here. But, all right, so quick little info. Omega Beast, Easy Hobby, I believe they're the same. I was a little confused about that all at first. Yeah, so they collaborated with X Plus for distribution. X Plus distributed this version of it. Omega Beast released their own version that comes with the drool in his mouth. Okay, so that's really cool. So, mind you, now, this is part of the Toho Kaiju series. Technically, the 25 centimeter scale. Boom. I don't think it technically scales well with the X Plus 30 centimeter Godzilla -1. But that's okay. I'm not worried about that. This thing is gorgeous. So, I missed it. I missed the game when it was up for pre-order. Because I was like, oh, I'm not going to get into another brand. Like, even with W Dragon. Not going to get into another brand. But this is part of the favorite products line. So it's kind of like the favorite sculptors line, but it's the favorite products line. I think that's because this figure originally is from another brand. I mean, but isn't like the favorite sculptors line, you know, we got kits from MM28. Those are not really X Plus figures either. Whatever. Honestly, whatever. But it's this 25 centimeter favorites products line, Odo Island Godzilla 23. So this is my first time seeing mine. So here, excuse me. Here we go. Let's get him out of his plastic coffin. So like I said, I missed the original pre-order, but after I went to Leslie Chambers, hung out with him for the weekend, I saw his. They actually had two because him and his wife had one, and I was like, darn. And that's when I made up my mind. Like literally, like the last day there, I was like, yeah, I got to get one. And we were sitting on the couch, looking and trying to hunt one down. And I think literally a few days after I got home, I found one. And it actually was sitting up there on Yahoo Japan for a couple days, and I kept missing the auction because I kept falling asleep and forgetting to bid on it. But eventually I got the bid in, and we are Gucci. So, again, Omega Beast, yes. Yeah, I'm really digging this. Hold on. I don't want to take him out of plastic yet until I get this other piece out of here. So, comes with this, hold on, tail stand can drop. That can go over there. Excuse me. Thank you. Comes with this really cool water acrylic looking base with the deep sea fish, which are just disgusting looking little weirdos. Yeah, so this is awesome. Very cool. I also love how this curls around the back of the base. It gives it like a bigger sense of dimension to the scene itself that we're looking at here, that it's creeping around the base. So it's like breaking the fourth wall, kind of. Okay. Tail stand. All right, so the figure. So again, if you're following the Omega Beast group, hi guys, this is my first video post there. That's a mistake. You should be joining that group. And yes, that's a mistake. That's my first post there. And yes, this is a mistake that it's finally, you know, my first Omega Beast figure. Yeah, man, this thing is badass. I don't know, it just looks better. I mean, it doesn't look better. It just, now that I have it here at home and it's mine, it's just fresh. Welcome to the house of fresh. Get his little glovies off here. Those are on there good. Taped around there. Yeah, that one's taped on there. Good. Now, something I remember looking at this when I got it, or when I looked at Leslie's, is, where'd I put my knife? His glove is stuck. So let's get that off there without cutting him, because he's already got cut marks on him. But yeah, it's got all these gashes and, you know, like literally cuts on him. It looks pretty dope. There we go. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I love it. I love this thing. This thing is awesome. Big shout out to Andrew Wong, sir. I know you're working with the Omega Beast folks. And outstanding, outstanding, outstanding. It smells fresh. Yes, it does. Hold on. Let me look at you. Yeah, this is badass. KN Lin, superb. 10 out of 10. Certified fresh in my book, in the House of Fresh. Definite badass. I'm not going to try to say too much about it because I'll save it for a review because we're going to get a full-fledged review on this guy. But yeah, make sure you follow Omega Beast on the gram, on Facebook. Check out Kay and Lynn. Join the group because there's been nothing but constant updates on the Burning Godzilla. There's a Godzilla 2023. You know, it looks awesome. So this is my first Omega Beast figure. First favorite products line with the Next Plus. And not going to be the last. I dig it. Yeah, all right, so that's it. That's my box day. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the review, and we'll see you back in the next episode of Fresh Vinyl videos with more Bandai videos, reviews on this guy, and other stuff. And remember, people, buy vinyl, fresh vinyl. Bam!